you just love it when you get a microphone and you up your production value and then your tripod breaks again? It sucks. It really does. Oh my gosh, and we don't have any Santa hats. I hate everything. Never tell me I don't decorate anymore, because, so what if I didn't do it for Halloween? Oh fuck, I can't reach. Got it. Everything about this video is gonna suck, which sucks because I wrote a script today. So, it's supposed to go great, but because I suck at decorating, it's gonna ruin everything. Ugh. Alright, well, whatever, let's move on. Fuck! I just fixed that! Oh my god!
Hi, it's George Henderson. We spoke before in the past about your mortgage, and I'm just letting you know that the major deadline.
Okay. Finally, after like 15 minutes of setting up, I'm ready to record. So, hello guys. You guys obviously don't care about me, so I'm just gonna move on to the topic, because I'll just tell you how it was supposed to go.
Congratulations!
I had this whole thing planned out where I was gonna talk about a bunch of Christmas songs. I was gonna talk about like 5. It was gonna be like 5 Christmas songs. One of them was gonna be Mariah Carey, because who would make a Christmas video and not talk about that song? You know what I mean? That's obvious. And then I was going to talk about some other songs that didn't matter. What mattered was that I was going to talk about 2 Killers songs, right? They're Christmas songs because they have some Christmas songs and they're good. I was going to talk about the Cowboys Christmas Ball and Don't Shoot Me Santa because that's iconic, right? And then I realized something. I was like, wait a minute, there's like 5 other songs that I haven't seen or heard. And then I watched them, and it blew my mind. These songs brought this whole world to me, and I just couldn't believe it. And I couldn't believe that I, as a fan, just didn't listen to these songs. Like, how dare I call myself a Killers fan? That's just horrible. That's horrible of me. Anyways, so these other songs that I didn't see, they came to me as something that I like to call the Killers Christmas Cinematic Universe and more. Or we'll just call it the KCCU for short. So, sadly, instead of getting to talk about Mariah Carey and her iconic thinness, I'm going to talk about the KCCU. So let's get started. Let's start with A Great Big Sled, all right? Song, when I looked it up, said it came out in 2011, but I feel like it came out before that because I remember hearing it when I was really little. And this was the first song that I listened to. It was really good. I was like, wow, this is the greatest song of all time. Keep in mind, I was like 10 years old. I remember that my school had some kids perform it. It was great. It was great, all right? It meant a lot to me. So, yeah. For of course, like for nostalgic reasons, this is probably like musically, I think this is the best one. It's obviously not. There's some that are superior, as I'll get to in the next song, but it was good. It was good. And what's important because of the KCCU and how it fits is that there's the music video, right? And that is the cinematic part in the second C of the KCCU. Yeah. Anyways, there isn't much to say about this music video because it is the start of the KCCU. It's like if you just watch this video, you wouldn't really think anything of it. You wouldn't think that there's a story behind it. That wouldn't exist to you. So that's why like the video doesn't really matter. I don't want to say it doesn't matter because it does. It's good. And the one important thing is Santa Claus in the video. Santa Claus, he's there, right? and everything's good. Everything's a good time. The song's great. It's Christmas, having fun on a great big sled. But yeah, and that's what's important. You have to remember that Santa Claus is there and that everything is good. But then something changes. Let's talk about Don't Shoot Me, Santa. This is the music video this music video changed my life. Everything from then on was just... What are you doing? Hey, Django. Sorry, I got distracted because my cat was eating a plant. Anyways, forgot where I was, so I'm going to start over. Don't Shoot Me, Santa is the most iconic music video of all time. And you can quote me on that. And yes, there is a lot of really great iconic music videos, but this one changed the game. Okay, obviously it didn't. But the point is that it changed the game for me, all right? And every music video I saw after that was just not as good. I'm sorry, guys. It's just facts. Anyways, this video starts the KCCU in terms of plot, all right? Because A Great Big Sled was great and all, and everyone was having a fun time, but here comes the conflict. And it gives you so many questions, like, why is Santa trying to shoot Brandon Flowers? What did you do, Brandon? I don't understand. And you're captured in the beginning of the video? What happened? How did Santa Claus get you, Brandon? I want to know. And then there's other questions, of course, like, why is the song so good? Why does Santa Claus look like that at age 7? All right? And how did the rest of the killers find you? To Brandon. Sorry, these are all addressed to Brandon. You know? That definitely didn't make any sense, but it was all right because it was interesting. And then also the song's great. I probably already mentioned that, but what happens next? Because they get away, right? So obviously the story is over. Well, if you thought that, then you were wrong. You should probably watch that video. So, yeah. Anyways, next on the list is I Feel It in My Bones, which came out in like 2012 or something like that. I don't know. I have my notes over here. This is the Angsty Part 3, and seems like it's been years after the Don't Shoot Me Santa incident. Killers have been trying to make their ways better than they were before, and let me say that they did. Actually, that's a lie, but don't tell anyone. But Santa is still trying to get the man himself. Did you think that was funny? That was a killer's reference. Anyways, so Santa has this like undying hate for the killers now. You know, he like breaks into people's homes and steals their killer's merch and like destroys it and then gives it back to them. It's pretty interesting. And like the killers are like having nightmares the entire time, and the music video ends on a cliffhanger, right? Because, you know, the killers they're tossing and turning in their bed, and then they wake up and Santa Claus is creeping down on them. It's really terrifying. It ends on that freeze frame of Santa Claus all close up to the screen, and he's singing Silent Night, and it's really scary. And the killers died at that point. And that's the end of the Killer Cinematic Christmas universe. The Killer's Christmas Cinematic Universe. Because they died. Just kidding. So the next song is Dirt Sledding. And I'm pretty sure this is the last one in the KCCU series. Santa, did you change your ways? I don't know. Did you change your mind? Change Your Mind is another Killer song. Aren't I just the funniest? Then the boys are back? Yup. And then the other like, oh my gosh, I need to stop moving my camera. Then the other like holiday mascots are there. You know, so the turkey, the Tooth Fairy. The Tooth Fairy is terrifying in this video. The Easter Bunny, someone else, I don't know. They all look just as like scary and beat up as Santa. That was another important part of the story, that Santa Claus is like really scary. He's like that scary. But then there's a plot twist. So, spoilers. Okay, if you're still here, then obviously you don't care. So, turns out that all the other mascots are actually the killers. And then Santa doesn't hate them anymore. So he like hangs out with them. And then that right there, the fact that Santa is okay with the killers, that's the end of the KCCU. Was it a dream? Probably. Are the killers actually dead? Anyways, I want to make my next point. Remember how I said main storyline? That's a key word. You know why? Because there's more music videos, and they're all just as wild. So I want to talk about them now that I'm done with the KCCU. Here are the spin-offs. And I realize, yeah, I know that they don't fit in the KCCU. Why am I still talking about it? Well, it's just because they're also Christmas songs, okay? You leave me alone, and don't judge me for my bad taste of music, okay? So let's talk about Christmas in LA. I only have one thing to say about this music video, just because I think it's weird. Basically, Owen Wilson is there. And that's it. That's really all I have to say about it. I think it's a weird choice. I don't really like Owen Wilson, but I love the Killers, so I guess I'll let it slide. So let's talk about the next song. So this next song, I know it's not a Christmas song, but when I was little, I would always listen to it around Christmas. So it's a Christmas song to me, and I hope that's okay with you guys. I'm talking about Spaceman. I just wanted to talk about how weird it is really quick, because everyone's in it. There's like the Mona Lisa. Brandon Flowers is that. He has that iconic look to him with the feathers that everyone talks about, and they always talk about how weird it is because it was weird. Then the other killers are there, except Ronnie. I don't know where Ronnie is, but the other two boys, Dave and Mark, are playing the harp. And I don't know where Ronnie is. I don't know. I have to watch that music video again. So if you know where Ronnie is, please let me know, because I've been looking for him for 10 years. Also, the Rock Lobster is there from Rock Lobster, and Swagger Souls from YouTube is there. Also, those little TY pugs. I don't know why they decided to have those there towards the end of the video. Also, Satan. It was a very confusing music video. So let's talk about the last song. So this song was supposed to be, not supposed to be, it kind of is one of the greatest songs of all time. It's called The Cowboys Christmas Ball. So I have to say it because I'm legally bound by a contract. But it's just facts, you know. And that the thing that I have to say is that Brandon Flowers looks so good in this music video. That's it. It's just facts. Just kidding, but it is true. So, I love this video, all right? It's great. And, you know, you got this nice little cowboy town. Everyone's having a good time getting ready for Christmas. And then the bad guys roll in. They roll in. And everyone's like, oh, crap. Oh, no. What are they gonna do? And then C-3PO and R2-D2 pull up, and they're like, and once again, they save another universe from bad guys. Keyword, once again, because they've done that all their lives. So shout out to R2-D2 and C-3PO. And then it comes to their finale. You know, the killers are performing for the town. They're having their Cowboys Christmas ball. And it's just a blast, you know. You got C-3PO doing the robot, and it's insane, guys. You guys are not going to believe it. And then the song in the video ends. And that's it. There's nothing else to talk about.